Hello and welcome to the Quebber channel. I am Jason, your host. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, splendiferous day. Electricity. Let's talk about electricity. At the moment, I'm doing actually really well. You see, the way I've got the house set up is this. Because I'm the only one here with the dogs, the only room I need to heat is the room I'm in. Sounds obvious, but a lot of people don't do that. So I use basically the rules of thermodynamics and everything else, and the idea is this. In the winter, for this winter, what I've done is I have the door open downstairs and the door open up here into this room, and I have the thermostat, my thermostat in this room here. It's 21 degrees at the moment in here. Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 9 degrees Celsius.
So it's 9 degrees outside.
You can expect a high of 13 degrees.
So it's 9 degrees outside, and it's 21.3 degrees in here, in this room. The rest of the house is between 16 and 17 and 18 degrees. But that's okay because I'm not there, and the heating hasn't come on today. There's been no heating kick in yet. So how did that happen? Because of my server room. If I leave the door open during the night, it warms up the room. And when I turn on my main PC right here, and my other computers in this room, which I use anyway, they heat this room so much that very, very rarely it has to be like in the minuses outside for the heating system to kick in. And the thing is, the heating system for heating the water for the house takes more energy than it takes to run this PC here. It's about equivalent when it comes down to it, especially when you add in all the other bits and pieces. But this means during the winter, having my computers on in this room and having the thermostat in this room so that my heating system doesn't come on, and I'm perfectly warm. I mean, 21 degrees is wonderful. In the winter, it's a net zero of, it's a real balancing. The use of the electricity for the computers is balanced by the lack of use of the heating system for the house. So, and I get the benefit of it helping with all my disabled and that. Now, in the summer, and we're just coming into the spring now, and just as we're coming into the spring now, is when the sun, because of the daylight savings and all that, and because of the way the sun goes, my solar panels in the backyard get direct sunlight from about 9:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning until about 4 p.m. And that's a lot of wattage of solar power. So I have switched back to what I used to do. I haven't been able to do it since I left the other house, really. And that is, I used to be able to basically charge everything in the house up via the solar panels. And I mean index controllers, phones, tablets, anything that can be charged by a USB or anything can be charged by the power outside. And at the moment there's excess power. The main battery is running almost 100%, probably 98%. And so after all, to put this in perspective, when Brit was here over the weekend, there's a big battery, an Anchor battery in the kitchen that I run the kettle off. And Brick Monkey does love his cups of coffee and tea. I don't have that kind of things, but I keep it in for him. And so it ended up using, with other things that was being charged, and got it down to about 47%. All I did then was plug the outside battery into it, charge it back up to full. That used about 10% of the battery, external battery, and that was charged back up by the sun the rest of the day. So during the summer, especially when we have the really good weather and the really hot weather, paradoxically, well, not paradoxically, iconically, it means this, that, as I said, I'll be spending most of my time downstairs in the kitchen. It's the coolest room of the house. I can just live. I've got my computer set up in there and everything. I'll probably shut down all of the computers in here, and even the network attached storage will be shut down, because the heat that will be generated upstairs in this room during the high summer will be too much, and I don't want anything to overheat. So I'll move almost completely down into the kitchen, and then I'll have the benefit of about 300 watts power coming from the solar panels continuously during the day. And I've got a big generator down here. Let me just check something. So in theory, downstairs, I've just checked the wattage. I will be able to run either my computer for days at a time, or I'll be able to run my air conditioner for 3 hours a day, which is pretty damn amazing, which gives me lots of possibilities for saving money during the summer. So this is why I'm not really bothered now. Now I've got everything set up and it's working so well. I've saved such a lot of money this winter by not having the electricity system on. In fact, I just want to check. Yeah, I was just checking just how much I'd used this year, heating wise, via the Hive app for the house. I can check exactly how much money is being used by the heating, and it has been really good this year. So yeah, I'm able to have my computers and that on because I'm not using my heating, but I'm not going cold because the computers are heating the room. That's the simple takeaway from this. I hope you're all having a wonderful, splendiferous day. Now I've just sorted that out, I'm probably going to take the dogs downstairs and let them out. Both doggies are ready to go out, I can tell. Beryl's just lying there with her eyes open looking at me. She's very much a conservation of energy dog. She doesn't move unless she has to. And Bertie's actually asleep, but he won't be asleep for long. Oops. My apologies, yawning. Have fun, everybody.